Hey, how's it going, guys? CEO Will Member back with another video. I've been gone for a very long time. Alright, but it's gonna be alright because we back. Developing a successful mindset is not the easiest thing we could do, right? The reason for that is because we have tendencies, we have habits, and sometimes we're just stuck in our habits. How do we break that, right? Being aware, right? Understanding, what are we strong at, what are we focusing on, and also understanding what we're weak at and what we're not focusing on, and finding ways to enhance that so we're more well-rounded. All right. Now, we all have dreams, we all have aspirations, we all want to be somewhere and do things in life. But some of us are there, some of us aren't, and some of us are on our way. How do we bridge that gap? We bridge that gap by having some form of commandments, right? That we could go and we could follow and we could live by every single day until we get to where we feel like we deserve to be. All right. Now, 10 ways to develop a successful mindset. This video is important to me because obviously this is what I preach on my channel. We talk about positivity, we talk about health, we talk about wealth, we talk about everything, right? Any type of information that I have that I can share with you guys, I try my best to share. So let's get straight into it. Number one, putting yourself in more challenging situations. The reason why this is extremely important because it forces you to grow. All right. Now, we're just doing the same thing every single day. We tend to just get comfortable and, not go anywhere, right? Not reach new levels and kind of just plateau out. And that's not good. We want to be in a position where, we're used to being exposed to the unknown, right? The more we're exposed to unknown, the more immune we are to it, the more we can handle and the more that we can do. You say you have dreams of running a multi-billion-dollar company. Well, it takes specific levels, of immunity to be able to run something of that stature, right? That doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen, just because you say it's gonna happen. It happens because your brain has been exposed to specific levels, and now you're just used to it. So that'll be number one for me. Number two, finding a mentor. A mentor is very important. Without a mentor, it's very hard to grow. It's not impossible, but it's very hard, right? Especially if you're entering, the unknown, right? Like we were just speaking about before. Mentors are meant to aid, right? Mentors are meant to cut the learning curve. Mentors are meant to provide a specific support system that is geared to, the specific vertical that you are pursuing. Starting your own business, going to college, being an athlete, etc., etc. Mentors are people who have been there or are doing what you are trying to do and kind of guide you along that process. Having someone like that in your context or having a relationship with someone that is, where you're at and have gone through what you're about to go through or are currently going through, it helps a lot because it gives you answers, right? Answers that you would not have had if you did not have, people to reach out to. So that'll be number two for me. Number three, thinking of failure as a learning opportunity. A lot of us are afraid to fail. Sometimes, failure makes me a little bit uncomfortable. And I still struggle with it to this day. But I understand that, without failure, there is no growth. There is no development of character. There is no development of experience, right? And I would not understand how to overcome, a specific obstacle if I did not already expose myself to that obstacle or that adversity and overcame it, right? So for me now, even though I prefer not to fail, even when I do have my failures, I take a step back and try to learn from, where I went, from my failure. Where did I go wrong? What did I do? What could I have done better, right? And that allows me to be able to, gear the next time I go through this specific thing, right? Or a specific situation or a specific form of adversity within my business or within life in general. right? Because now I failed, I forced myself to learn, now I'm more prepared. So that will be number 3 for me. Number 4, keeping a record or a book of your proudest moments in life. You know, graduating high school, getting the honor roll, going to college, graduating college, getting your first job, having your first child, being married for the first time, you know, earning an accolade, right, of any sort, buying your first car, buying your first house. Document these things, write these things down, you know, make that your success book. Look at that, right? The reason for this book is because is to, you know, you can have somebody something to look for. Like me, I have a success book. I go through my success book every single day. It reminds me of who I am. You understand what I'm saying? So without that book, you know, it's easy to forget, you know, your abilities, right? And it's easy to fall into negative pits or fall into, you know, stagnant positions in your life, and, you know, leave you in a position of just thinking that, you know, your situation is unovercomable, right? Your success book, my success book for me, helps me remind myself that I can do it, that I can push forward, that I can go hard, and that I can do more. So that would be number 4 for me. Number 5, surrounding yourself around top talent. Okay, very important. Okay, the reason why this is important to me and why it should be important to you is because you should not accept mediocrity, right? You shouldn't be around people that are not, you know, either on your level or past you. Really, you shouldn't even be on, you know, around people that are on your level. You should be around people that are 100 times better than you, just to keep you driving, just to keep you moving, right? Just to keep you wanting more and doing more, right? Because, you know, if you have a group full of 9 successful people, right, your nickname is going to be number 10, right? You are who you hang around, and that is very important. That is very serious. Do not take that lightly. If you think that is a game, you are a game. If you think that's a joke, you are a joke. If you think that is fluff, you are fluff. That is very important. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, right? But if you're in a situation where you're trying to figure it out, if you already got it figured out and you're already confident, you got your stuff together, this and third, this video does not apply to you. So please don't drop below negative comments. Oh, you know, that's not true, this and third. This is not for debate. This is for people who, you know, are in the process of figuring out, you know, what exactly they want to do with their life, or have figured out what they want to do in life, but trying to figure out how to get there and just need some form of motivation or some form of information to help them get closer to that. So that'll be number 5 for me. Surrounding yourself around top talent, surrounding yourself around top tier individuals who want to keep you, you know, in that mindset of keep you hungry, keep you fighting, keep on wanting more. And number 6, finding the time to disconnect from stressors. Very important, okay? When you are on a journey, your journey, right? You're trying to figure out, how am I going to get to, you know, this level, this job, this career, start this business, do this, do that, etc., etc. You have to eliminate as much distractions as possible. Now, it's not going to be ideal. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be hard, right? Some of us can't immediately run from our stressor, get rid of our stressors, because maybe we may stay with our stressor, you know, a significant other or family, etc., etc. Find a way to find your safe haven, to find your peace, to find your silver lining, so that you can stay in a mindset that's necessary, that's needed, you know, that's essential to get to where you're trying to go. So when it comes down to that, that'll be my number 6. Finding a way to remove yourself from stressors. You don't want to be around any people that's, you know, creating any negativities in your life, and that's facts. Number 7, developing a simple morning routine. Crucial, right? Me, I have a morning routine. Every single morning at 5:30 in the morning, I get up, right, and I do devotional. That's just me. I get up and I do devotionals for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much time I have within my morning or within my day. And right after my devotionals, you know, I get into positive affirmations, right? I watch a lot of, you know, positive affirmation, you know, videos and music, right? That gets me going, that gets me, you know, get my juices flowing, have me feeling the way I need to feel in order to be who I need to be, you know, for my family, who I need to be for my business, who I need to be, you know, within my, you know, within life just in general, right? And it starts with starting off my day right. You know, that's very important for me, and it should definitely be very important for you, because how you start your day is likely how you're going to end your day. If you start your day good, you're going to end your day good. If you start your day bad, you're going to end your day bad. Some say that's, you know, that's too, what's the word? That's too spiritual, right? I think that's just practicing good habits. You put out good, you receive good. You put in the work, you get the work. You know, you get back what you put in. So for me, that'll be my number 7. And number 8, set time-bound and achievable goals. Listen, all right, we all have goals. $1 billion, $1 million, right? We know this, right? We're completely aware this is kind of what the general population, you know, wants for life. But let's start setting, you know, realistic. I'm not saying that $1 billion isn't realistic. That's not what I'm saying at all, please. What I am saying is, what can we accomplish today? What can we accomplish in the next 30 minutes? What can we accomplish right now? Right? What can we accomplish this week? What can we accomplish next month? Set a time, set a date, and attack it one at a time, right? And once you get used to attacking a goal at a time, add 2 goals, 3 goals. Create habits, create your own form of confidence, right? Because the more you get used to exposing yourself to success, right? You're setting a realistic goal, you're getting it done. Whether it's easy or hard, it tells you, okay, I can do more. You know, it kind of messes with your subconscious. It tells you I can do more. It builds your confidence and allows you to do more. So for me, that'll be my number 8. And number 9, avoid stagnation. Very important. Avoid, you know, getting success, right? And let's just say this is the most success you ever had in your life. Getting that success, right? And then falling off right after it. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's just pure, that's just stupid, all right? Don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't be that lady. Don't be that guy, right? Continue to want more. Continue to strive for more. Be that person in your family. Be that person in your community. Be that person in the world. Find a way to be a part of history. If that's not your goal, then, you know, it's not everybody's goal. Obviously, I understand that, but, you know, want more. You know, because you'll want more for your kids. You'll want more for your family. You'll want more from everybody, not just for the purposes of money, but just for the purposes of, you know, being a good example, you know, for those that are coming behind you. Let's just say you come from, like me, I come from inner city community. You know, my goal is to be an example for those that come behind me. You know, just because you start in the inner city community, that does not mean that's where you are going to end. So that's how I carry myself, and whatever, you know, is important for you, you should kind of take that, hold responsibility for that, and, you know, be accountable towards that. So that would be my number 9. And number 10, all right, trust your instincts, all right? Your gut is right, your heart is right. You know, I'm a firm believer that if you listen to your heart and you follow your heart, you will never be wrong. Even if you feel like your heart has gotten you in a bad situation, that's going to happen. That's just like in general. Don't give up on your heart, because your heart is what makes you you. Your heart is directly connected to your instincts. Once you trust your heart, you trust your instincts. Once you trust your instincts, you trust your heart. Once you trust both, you trust yourself. And that develops what? Confidence. That develops what? You know, habits, good habits, right? And that allows you to do what? Grow, get better, you know, become faster, become smoother, become more efficient, be able to scale your business, etc., etc. So that'll be my number 10. That's all I got for today, guys. If you guys like this video, please drop a comment down below. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the like button, turn on the post notification bell. If you have any videos, ideas that you want me to do, you know, DM me on Instagram at CEO Will. I have my Instagram and my social media outlets down below. Until next time, gone.